What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to another edition of No Life Till Metal. It's time for another big edition of The Mail. That's right. Tough edition of The Mail. This edition of The Mail is brought to you by a Facebook friend of mine. His name is Karlos Alejandre. Very cool last name. Alejandre. Which my name was kind of cool like that. Anyhow, Karlos Alejandre. You can find him on Facebook with a K for Karlos because he is a huge Kings fan. Go Kings, go! Unfortunately, it's not hockey season yet, but we're looking forward to that coming up at the beginning of October. So he sent me this big box. I don't know what's in here. He asked me to open it on camera, so I am doing so right now. It's been sitting here since yesterday, so it's been driving me kind of nuts waiting to see what's in here. Alright, so what do we got? Obviously it's records. I can tell it's records. Stiffener. Okay, alright, first of all, this is a record I do not have. This is, I have heard this record. It's kind of straightforward, heavy metal, X sizes, on the Medusa label. This is a sealed copy. Hopefully it's in good condition. Sometimes old vinyl comes when it's sealed for a long time like this, especially how thin it was in the 80s. Sometimes it gets warped. Hoping that's not the case. If it is, you know what? Let's just do a seal to review and check it out. Where's my handy knife? Knife! Where'd you go, knife? My knife took a walk somewhere. Alright, well, we'll do the jeans trick instead then, because I'm wearing jeans. I am not naked on the bottom. Alright, jeans trick worked. Yes. Yes. So let's check it out. What do we got here? Medusa label. Oh, this looks so beautiful. And is it warped? Yeah, unfortunately it is a little warped. I'm not sure how well it's going to come across on the camera. And this is the problem with sealed vinyls from the 80s, is they tend to be, the shrink wrapping tends to warp the vinyl. However, this one is not so bad that I can't fix it on the vinyl warp, so that vinyl warp, the vinyl flat. So I'll go ahead and do that. It drives me crazy that such, you know, awesome rare albums end up being warped like this, but that's the unfortunate thing about keeping shrink wrap. Even the shrink wrap, when they crack the edges of it, sometimes we'll do this to a record, which is why I always remove the shrink wrap and put it into a regular bag. So, alright, anyhow, that aside, I will definitely fix that album, give it a spin. Next up is, oh yes, this one is, oh, it's actually, oh, there's two things here. Okay, well, let's see here. Screamer. I know this album. I have it on CD, don't have it on vinyl, so I'm glad to have it on vinyl. This is on the New Renaissance label, 1988, I believe. Yeah, nailed it. 1988, New Renaissance label. Yeah, this is just good, straightforward, screaming heavy metal. And this isn't a... Oh, this one's sealed too. Right on. Oh, no, it's not. Good. I'm always afraid to buy sealed vinyl, like I said, from the 80s, so it's very cool that this one is not. The vinyl's clean, and this one looks like it's a nice flat shape, which is perfect. So this will be the first one I play from this batch for sure. I love this record. It's a very good, straightforward, heavy metal. New Renaissance did release some great albums. among them, Screamer among them, and I'm trying to think of the name. There's another band I absolutely love. I keep thinking Civic, it's not it. Cerebus, another great album on the New Renaissance label, and of course At War, and who else? There's so many bands, and it's ridiculous that I can't think of any of them right now. Oh, you know what? I think I have one right back here. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Anyhow, Blood Feast. That's another one. Thought I had one back there. Don't. This is way cool because this is anybody who watches my channel, you know I'm a huge Aerosmith fan. I collect anything by them, 7-inch, 12-inch, CD, even have a few cassettes of Aerosmith. But this is very cool UK pressing. I don't think this was ever pressed here, at least not with this cover, on vinyl. It was pressed on CD. I do have the CD copy, and this has 3 songs: Shut Up and Dance off of Get a Grip, great song. Deuces Are Wild, which is actually a non-LP song written by Jim Vallance. And Crazy, orchestral version, which is kind of a blues ballad song also off of Get a Grip, although this is a different version. So this is very cool. Dude, you could have just sent this and I would have been stoked. Oh, this is a gatefold. This is neat. I didn't know that was a gatefold. Very cool. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I geek out over this kind of stuff. What can I say? On the last record is Wild Dogs. Reign of Terror. Wild Dogs released 3 albums. Dean Castronova was their drummer for, I think, all 3 albums. He also was on the Mastermind record I showed just a few videos ago. He went on to play with Ozzy, among others. So anyhow, great album. Again, I had this one on CD. This was sealed, so I'm going to quickly open it up, check it out. Playing in the background is the new Metal Church live album. Classic Live. Enigma label. Perfectly clean. And perfectly flat. Love it. So very, very cool. Thank you very much, Karlos. Getting tongue-tied here. Appreciate these fine metal gifts. And that's it for this edition of The Mail. Some cool stuff. If you haven't heard of any of these bands, do check them out. Especially, I highly recommend the Screamer album. This is just a fantastic album. If you get it on either... actually, the Wild Dogs is great, too. I'm not as familiar with the first one I showed, so that's a kind of I'll have to report back to you on. But these other 2 are fantastic. So, and then of course, thanks. That's it. God bless. Stay strong.